Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Getting in contact with you guys. Going to be talking to you today about some art block. Guys, I'm going to tell you it's exactly as I predicted. Now, I remember, well, not to sound great or anything like that. Whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. We are growing and we just ask you to grow with us. All right, so we definitely appreciate you guys. And let's just go ahead and start talking about some art block here. Notice right here that it is down on the day. So just a little bit. Now let's take a look at the 7-day. Artblock is down 5%. Over the month, Artblock is also down 14%. Now let's take a look at the year. I think it is down, yes, 58%. Listen very carefully. Artblock is in a perfect position for those who want to scoop it up and go ahead and make sure you can get some absolute gains. The thing about Artblock is the fact that it's in a perfect position. Now, don't forget that the all-time high, according to CoinMarketCap, is going to be $4.70. So that is maybe what, like an 8x from here or something of that nature. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Well, maybe it's 7x, but somewhere around that area. But definitely it's a lot of X. So one of the things we want to understand is that we're in a very tough time of the market. This is where we have no quantitative easing. The liquidity is down as far as that we're waiting for some type of 0.25 rate cut or something of a nature to give the markets a little bit of a spurt. Now we're expecting that. And, you know, the thing about it is we will probably get it. The main thing is getting the liquidity to come into the markets. And I mentioned that that would not happen until we look to get that rate cut approximately September the 17th. That doesn't mean it's going to be a cure-all situation. That just means that we have a much higher chance of seeing the markets just take off as far as the crypto markets. So let's keep that in mind and let's keep it moving. Artblock right here. Let's see. Taking a look at the markets. You got your Coinbase. You got your Uniswap, Gate, LCX exchange. You got several of those. We're going to talk about the one that's missing in a little bit. We're not talking about that just yet. We're going to get to that. Now, also, let's go ahead and set the scene for the crypto market as well. Fear and greed is about at 41. According to what we have here is about neutral. But I do say this for altcoins, it's probably a little bit rougher than that. Just saying, right? Not financial advice, but let's go ahead and look at the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin price is going to be at 110, Ethereum at about 4,200. So when I say 110, you get to 110,000, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's keep it moving a little bit. We're looking at some pretty decent prices. I noticed that some of the values have gone down a little bit, but some of them are holding steady even through this little scary, tough patch in the market. So just a heads up, guys, this is a great opportunity to be able to get, our hands on the right stuff, so to speak. Right now, I think Artblock is at an ideal position as far as being able to DCA into it. Anytime you got Artblock under $1, it's a winner, big time. So Bitcoin dominance, we're going to be looking at 57.9%. Ethereum is going to be at 13.6%. Others is going to be at 28.5%. So let's just go ahead and start looking a little bit more at what's up here. We got Artblock and the X site. So Artblock has got a lot of great information here. Now, here is the information that we have about next year. And I noticed that Artblock likes to give you way in advance the events that they'll be attending just in case you want to show up. So right here, SXSW is South by Southwest, and this is going to be in 2026. So thanks to everyone who voted. So there was an actual vote, and Artblock won the vote. So they're going to be able to do a seminar there, and they have some big plans all lined up there as well. Not just a talk, we've got big plans lined up. Stay tuned. So guys, one thing I can say about Artblock, man, they are like the little engine that could, brother, like coming out of nowhere. Hey, we're working hard. We're working hard. Look at what we're doing. And they are just really earning their when they're stepping up the ladder at Artblock, they're earning every step, in my opinion. Because I'm watching these guys work and work, and they make an announcement, but they're still working though. I mean, they're not really playing at all. This event is going to be March was 12th through 18th in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is becoming the next Silicon Valley, looks like. So just a heads up, guys. A lot of tech down there in Austin, Texas. People have already been priced out of their houses. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Just all right. I'm gonna leave that alone. My bad. Sorry, not financial advice, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and keep looking at the auto. Let's see, top up for enhanced credit management. So a lot of great things that are happening for Artblock. Invite to join, earn more rewards in the community. Artblock community is getting bigger and bigger. So let's see, that was an event that occurred a while back. Let me just go ahead a little bit further. I think I'm going to go to another announcement. Now, in Seattle area, so it says Artblock is preparing to announce a highly anticipated partnership, Seattle AI Week in October 2025. So this is at the let's see, the tail end of October. I think it's the 27th through 31st. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. So this is just giving you a heads up of the people that are going to be there. Accenture, Coinbase, K&L, Gates, Quadrant, UHC was the hospital system in how can I say, the Seattle area, and WGU, local college there as well, along with the Bellevue colleges, etc. T-Mobile for business, Provenance Chain Network, IMA, a lot of great companies. Just saying, guys, that's going to be happening next month. So it says right here it's going to be over 3,500 attendees. So it should be extremely exciting. Just a heads up on that. Now let's go ahead and look a little bit further and look at some news. This is going to be the potential upcoming Binance listings to buy in September 2025. This is a great month to buy, especially at the beginning of this month. When it comes maybe in the middle, I'm not so sure, but I do have a feeling that we're going to see some liquidity coming to the markets in a few weeks. So the prices that we see now may not be tomorrow's price, or especially a little bit later on's price. So keep that in mind. On this side, you're going to be able to get some decent prices. On the other side of September the 17th, you might not see it go so well. So keep that in mind, guys. Get this stuff lined up, be prepared, and be ready, okay? So let's take a good look at that. But this is going to be upcoming Binance listings. And guess who is on the list? So right here, we have Artblock on the list. Artblock is currently at 68 cents. Do not forget that Artblock is, how can I say, has a ton of potential. Market cap is only about, 67, 68 million right now. So keep that in mind. Everything's falling in place very perfectly. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look. They got a little bit of information that we can read on it as well. So let's put our noggins to work, start reading, get on to that. Right here. All-in-one platform for building apps in Web3. Artblock is an all-in-one platform for building, deploying, and scaling up decentralized apps in Web3. Provides developers with everything they need to create new tokens, NFTs, crypto wallets, custom DApps, and more. Everything is built on top of the Artblock network, which uses Artblock as its native transaction token. So just a heads up, in case you feel like you're not an expert at building Web3 devices, Artblock can help you, walk you through that scenario. You don't have to be the greatest coder in the world in order to create certain apps. You can do it with Artblock and do it well. So Just a heads up on this. This is why Artblock could be listed on Binance. Artblock has seen steady gains in adoption, has achieved direct listings on several major exchanges, including Coinbase and Gate.io, is expected to see a surge in adoption during the next crypto bull market as developers look to build DApps to meet growing demand quickly. That would cause or could cause a surge in the price of the Artblock token and encourage Binance to list the coin. So they give you the white paper on this information as well. Also, we know about the website. You know, speaking of the website, I'm kind of surprised I don't already have that out here. Let me see if I can find anything special. Artblock, latest updates. Let me go to Artblock. It always got something nice going on. Okay, website. I got a lot of nice little events, but nothing that I really deem that we really need to think about besides what we've already done. But let's just give you a reminder. You got all your applications. You got your NFT Studio, AI G&E, Creator Studio, Istro, and more. So a lot of AI applications, good people. Keep that in mind. You also have your components, which are Blocklet Launcher, Blocklet Store, Web3 Kit, AI Kit, and more. So keep these in mind. You have your compute, you got your DID spaces, you got a lot of nice different things that Artblock has created that they've already had to patent and make sure nobody's trying to mess with their material. So these guys are creating, they're innovating, they're inventing, they're doing a lot of great things. So keep that in mind. Artblock is growing, community is growing. A lot of great things are happening on the Artblock chain here. So keep all of this in mind. And also keep in mind that the fact that Artblock is not going to be under $1 forever. Don't forget, the all-time high was last year at $4.70. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we're going to be sitting still for long. So going back to this, hopefully soon we'll not only see these, but we'll see the Binance listing as well. Artblock, if you really think about it, and I think a lot of you guys are not as familiar as maybe you could be, but if you really think about it, a year or two ago, Artblock was just like an experimental something on Coinbase. It wasn't even like the real deal. So just saying, we weren't even sure it was going to stay listed. If you actually bought Artblock back then, you were kind of like taking a risk. You were crossing your fingers and hoping that they didn't just take it off of the list. But right now, we know it's a solid play. We know it's expanding, and they're even looking to get in the Binance exchange. So listed here. But keep that in mind. Keep in mind that this thing is under $1. Keep in mind the small market cap, which is what, 67.6 million, under 100 million. Anytime you got a winner that's under 100 million, and sooner or later it's going to take off, you might as well take off with it. This is Al, Real Life Investing. Don't miss your Artblock. If you got a bag, keep a bag. Just a few more weeks, and you might see something arise. All right. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.